PUA, Pandemic Unemployment Assistance. A lot of comments you've left in the last 24 hours between California and other states that have caused you problems in the PUA application process. We've heard you, whether it's EDD in California or somewhere else, and whether it's PUA or unemployment benefits, UI. There's a lot of problems out there, and we're here to assist you. We've been answering your comments throughout the day, generally hundreds of comments every 4 hours, and we will continue to do so. Today, we're recording 4 videos for you. This one, another one on unemployment benefits, which you need to watch because it sort of overlaps with PUA. EIDL grant, a problem that's going on with that, and the proposed second stimulus check. All right. The PUA, this video specifically is going to address the problems with the PUA application in California. The other video, if you want to watch it from today, is going to address whether you apply for PUA or unemployment benefits, and that's a statewide, that's a nationwide concern. Both of the videos may apply to you. But this video is specifically for people who have applied for PUA in California and have confronted problems. And you know what the problem is. You've probably left comments below today, and we've read them. The problem is the following. As you know, because you're all savvy, you've all been very abreast of all these rules, that PUA is to be provided to individuals who have exhausted unemployment benefits, because under the CARES Act, PUA is to grant an extension for additional weeks of coverage. But when you go to the state website, EDD, California Unemployment Insurance, there's a glitch. You can't get that extension, and you can't apply for those additional benefits. You're rejected. This video is here to address that concern. All right, so let's back up. What is this situation applying to? This is for a specific type of applicant for PUA on EDD. This is for a person who has already been on unemployment in the state of California, which for the purposes of the video will be, I refer to as UI. You have been on UI. You have been on UI before COVID-19. And by the time that PUA went live on April 28th, you had exhausted UI benefits. But you're very abreast, and we've probably given you the link or quoted it to you in the comments of EDD's language on their website that says the federal law under the CARES Act. Under the CARES Act, members of Congress passed the following legislation: that if you have exhausted UI, if you exhausted normal unemployment benefits, this CARES Act is giving you an extension of additional weeks of unemployment benefits as a result of PUA. There's 2 parts to this you're supposed to get. First, you're supposed to get an extension. Second, you're supposed to get this supplement add-on. What is a supplement add-on? Well, basically, the CARES Act is to provide you your weekly EDD benefits from California, plus $600 from approximately March till July. You're supposed to get actually more money than you would normally get on UI. But because of a glitch on the state's website, EDD, it's not working. And you've alerted to us that problem. Several of you have alerted us to that problem. Our response to you is a workaround. We are not representing that it's going to work, but this is our answer as of the moment. If you are in EDD, you are trying to get that extension for UI, you know you are entitled to the extension for UI, and the website is not working. Generally, if this was another state, you could pick up the phone and call them and they'd answer the phone. California is just not answering the phone. EDD is not answering the phone. So our suggestion at the moment is for you to go on the computer, write a letter on the computer, Microsoft Word format, convert it to PDF format when you're done. And if you have any documentation that indicates when you exhausted UI benefits, if it wasn't another PDF, get that ready. Put those files together in a folder on your computer. Go on EDD, go into your into your profile, sign on, username and password, go to correspondences, upload both documents with a short little message cover letter and say, hey, there's a problem with your website. This is what's going on. I clearly qualify because I've exhausted UI. I should be getting that extension under the CARES Act that gives me an additional weeks of benefits under PUA, and there's some glitch on the website that's occurring. That is our suggestion. Not representing it's going to work, but that's the only thing at the moment that we can suggest about a computer glitch with a state that doesn't have anyone to answer the phone. And it's sad because if this was another state, and I can tell you other states that don't have this, they answer the phone and they give you the answer if there's a glitch on their website. And there often is a glitch on their website. But in our state, there is a bigger concern to having the governor have restaurants deliver meals to people at $55 a dinner and bill that to FEMA than getting your UI benefits paid to you. And that's unfortunate. Now, here is the flip side to that. The flip side is that if you go to ED's website later today, as opposed to having gone to it yesterday, it looks a little bit different. The website is changing, not only inside the portal where you sign in the username and password, but the main website. So they may be aware of the apparent glitch because something has been going on. I will tell you, if you don't know this already, that EDD was down from late on the 27th to the early part of the 28th so they could get live and get ready in a state full of technology people, the PUA section, which, I will tell you other states had it ready weeks ago. And then come when they said that you were supposed to go live with EDD with the change for PUA on their website, which was like supposed to be 8 a.m., it wasn't live. It was delayed for several hours, and then it was bogged down and slow. So they may be aware of these glitches that we're talking about here and that you've addressed. The last thing to consider is that some of you have talked about a workaround and it just doesn't work. The workaround you have talked about is getting another username, signing with another username, signing with another password, and starting the application process another way. Don't do it, because as some of you have noted, it doesn't work. The reason why it doesn't work is because later in the process, when you're going through the whole steps and you put in your social security number, it says, oh, it's you. It's you with that person that we rejected 10 minutes ago on the other username. Sorry, no thank you. So for a website that doesn't generally work, in that regards, it does work. Lastly, and we'll touch upon this in the other video, there is one part of PUA which, if you have never applied for benefits, the website for EDD is just not clear. And I will tell you what it is. If you went in to do a PUA application, you went through the whole process, you got it done, and you're finished. And then you go and you look at those little tabs there, and one of the tabs says claim. And you click the tab, and and you're looking for your claim that you just filed. It's blank. For some reason, there's another glitch on the website that doesn't list claims. It doesn't list anything you do. It also doesn't list whether you've been approved or not approved. Now, in other states, boy, it says whether approved, says the amount, sends you a letter, the letter's on the website. EDD doesn't do anything like that. It just, you look on the claims section of the tab, it's vacant. It just doesn't say anything. So you have no idea what's going on. Well, I will tell you this. There's another tab up on the left that says certified for benefits. Now, certified for something generally like that. Certified for benefits would generally mean someone calls you on the phone, they certify that's you, and you give them a social security number, blah, 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 blah. Here, you have to click on that tab, and it's going to sort of look like certify the following dates, March to this or April 1st to that. It's not quite clear what it's doing. It's just sort of like telling you to answer a lot of questions, but it doesn't tell you why you're being asked these questions. News break. It's there is where you get your money. Going through those questions, which it doesn't explain why it's asking you those questions, is another step to the claim process. Yeah, you did the claim process on the main section after you logged in. You thought you're done. Then you wonder, where's my money? Well, unbeknownst to EDD users who apply for PUA in California, unemployment benefits, they may not know, as some don't, that you're supposed to click on another tab after you've done your claim to certify for benefits to actually get your payment. If you don't do that, you don't get anything. How are you supposed to know that? It is, again, this is not a glitch, it's just something that's just not clear. So you go into that tab, and trust me, I mean, the first time you click it, it just says March to this, and you sort of wonder, okay, what? And then you answer the questions and go to the next tab, and it says another March date. And you wait a second, you think to yourself, wait a second, I just answered another March date. Which March date did this? And then it's asking, it repeats the questions also, which is, hey, why am I making you more confused? So let's just repeat the question. It repeats the question literally like the next second. Then after you just answer it repeats again. You think, I just did that window. Why are you asking me that same question? It just does. Don't know why. Again, it's not a well-explained website, but it repeats the question, not in a different week, but in the same week, it's asking you the same question again. And then suddenly it shows you a new date. Well, what that's doing is it's certifying your benefits for that week. Nowhere in this process is explaining to you what's going on. I'm here to explain to you what this means, that it's telling you each week, answer our questions. Okay, so you do that for a little bit, and then you're sort of done. You're outside, and you're done with that tab, and you think, okay, what else? What else do I do? Guess what? Go back and click the tab again. I mean, really? Go back and click the tab again, the Certify for Benefits tab, because you know what? There's more to do there. How are you supposed to know that? I don't know how you're supposed to know that. There is no manual to tell you how to do this. Go back and click that Certify for Benefits tab again, because guess what? There's probably going to be another week there to certify. Well, why didn't they just have all the weeks last time? The first time you press the tab. No, you have to go in the tab and then finish that and go back and press the tab again. What I'm trying to tell you is that for PUA, for the EDD website, which is just, and again, this is only for California, it is just not a very clear website. Go back and click that Certify for Benefits tab and keep on clicking it until it says you have fully certified your benefits for all the weeks. Guess what? You're done. If you click another tab, it says, hey, you're getting check, you're getting payment. Now, how are you supposed to know that? I don't know. There is literally no rhyme or reason why you have to go from one tab to another tab, and there's no explanation. While if you're on one tab, why don't you just do all the tasks in that tab? Why do you have to then finish that tab and then press the tab again and do it again to keep on doing it? Now, the last thing, and we've indicated this in other videos, and you should know this, is for PUA, if you've never done this before, and some of you have not, for PUA you have to do this on a regular basis. You have to do this every week. So remember, make a note to yourself, you'll have to do this every week. Go back and do that tab and repeat the process. A lot of confusion. There may be other glitches. As indicated to you, your comments alert us to stuff that we may not see. There are so many strange things that just aren't working that we don't know unless you tell us. Send us your comments. We're responding back in about 4 hours. And if we know the answer, we'll tell you the answer. If we don't, we won't. And if we think it's a big issue, which it is here, we'll not only make a video about it, we'll run a story about it. We will cover it until the issue is gone. Because in this case, with this glitch, there were several of you that talked about it. It was a big issue. And there may be other glitches. As glitches or things that are inherently confusing and don't make any sense. So, anyway, today's videos are PUA and unemployment benefits video, which you should probably watch. Also, if you are going through PUA or unemployment benefits. We will be talking about PUA in that video as well. Second stimulus check, which is not clickbait. It's to address whether you should even focus on it. And finally, eidl grant, which some of you have asked about. Eidl grant versus PUA. That may apply to you as well. A lot to know. PUA has been a realm of confusion. We're only on day 2 of this, and we shall see how much more confusing it gets. Anyway, stay with LALATE for more.